Hey guys, just wanted to do a quick video of this GSG 522 that I just picked up today. Never had one before. I've had the M&P 1522 that I've tricked out a bit. It's got the slide fire. It's got a chimney trigger, the 3-pound trigger. And that's what allows the slide fire to work on the 22, and it works really well. But I've seen a lot about this, never even had one in my hands before. Just want to do a quick little review. So, you can tell that it is unloaded. Here's the magazine, unloaded as well. Goes in like that. You can either push this foot forward on this to release the magazine, or if you want to push in like this, or you can push on the button. It accomplishes the same thing. It just matters of personal preference. The trigger seems to be a little bit mushy, although light. It's fairly light, I mean, for what it is. Ambidextrous safety, either side. It does have a magazine disconnect. Can't pull the trigger at all when the magazine's out. Another thing to note, this does not have a slide release on it. So that's all you got. That's your only option. There's not a button or anything like there is on the M&P 1522. Charging handle is fairly nice. There's a lot of slack. There's a lot of take up. See that before the slide is moved, there's just a lot of slack in it, and I'm not sure what that's for. It's just a little bit annoying to me, but not a deal breaker by any means. The bolt and the frame are both serialized. The frame is, for the most part, polymer. Some of the moving parts here are aluminum. The rear sight, you can turn it to have different, more or less reticles. Not really reticle, but different sight picture. That's kind of nice. Chances are I would just set it on one and just leave it there all the time. It also seems a little bit wobbly, and to me that you're not going to be doing any kind of precision shooting with the factory iron sights at all. Also to that, the rail is polymer and doesn't seem super solid to me. It's not a tack driving gun. That's not what it's meant to be, but it's just something to make note of. Put a scope on it. It has the potential to move around and lose zero. So let's get on to this guy. This is the fake suppressor. It does screw off. The suppressor actually screws to the shroud of the barrel. It does not physically screw onto the barrel itself, which does mean that more or less the barrel is floated from about here on. Well, here on it's attached right here as well, but from here on it's not really attached to anything. If you buy this gun intending to put a real suppressor on it, you will need an adapter of some kind. This barrel is 0.48 inches thick. which means that there's no way to thread it for 1/2 inch by 28 threads. Just won't work with a barrel that's less than a 1/2 inch thick. So you're gonna have to thread it, put an adapter on it. If you're gonna spend the money on a suppressor, it's not really that big of a deal, but it looks kind of funky without that, so I'm gonna put it back on. Also, this suppressor seems to be fairly well built, but I don't, no, don't buy it expecting to turn it into a real one, expecting, get a Form 4 or anything like that, chop the barrel off and then turn this into a real one. It's just not going to work. It's all stamped steel, or aluminum I mean, and you're going to destroy it before you ever turn it into a real one. So yeah, that's some thoughts that I have on this. Picked it up at Dunham's today for $374.99. So you can get this stuff out. It's out there. Just got to look around. I was doing my normal rounds after I got done with work and found it. Also got some slugs for the shotgun, or buckshot I mean. I got plenty of slugs. I've been looking around for buckshot. I got some Remington. I got a whole ton of Winchester. It's all double-aught. So that's the review. Thanks, guys.